If you ever get sent a lead from a property sourcer, but you don't really know the area in question, there's a fantastic little free online tool you can use that will tell you all about the area. Let me show you. So if you go to crystalroof.co.uk, you'll find the website. And here you can input a postcode and it will tell you really accurately what that area is like. To sort of demonstrate this, I'm going to use a random postcode generator so that I have no idea where I'm going to be looking. So we're going to be looking in NE4 9DT. So let me just copy that and paste that into the box here. This is apparently Newcastle upon Tyne. I'm going to just zoom out just to give you a big overview picture of where that is. Let's take it right out. So it's pretty much in the middle of the UK. And let's zoom back in again just for a second. So if we click on Overview, we can get a reasonably high level of information regarding the area. We've got income levels, 3 out of 2, non-deprived areas, professional occupations, residents with degrees, etc. Also things like crime. But we can go into much more detail than that. So for example, affluence levels. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit further here. And you can see that this particular location, the house that we might be looking at, for example, has the area has like a mean household income of about 39,700. So it's relatively low compared to the rest of the UK. So for example, if I click in this location and switch to here, we can see that the income in that area jumps right up. And that alone is going to give you a really good indication of the type of area and the type of tenants, for example, if you're going to be renting, what kind of places they're going to be looking for. You can also dive into things like deprivation, and these numbers will change. I'm not going to go into great detail with all of this lot. You can do it for yourself, and I'm sure you'll do your own postcode first. Also gives you an idea of the types of people that are going to be living in this area, together with their qualifications. One of the most important statistics I think you can pick up, though, is actually the levels of crime. And as you can imagine, across the UK, this varies wildly. So maybe you've had 2 or 3 or 4 leads coming in from a property sourcer. If you dial them into this, you can really start to work out which is going to be the best area for you to rent those properties out. Moving forwards, we've got things like demographics. We've even got noise levels, which I recognise is probably going to be of less importance if you're buying a property to rent out, although perhaps it should be, but it probably isn't. Even things like transportation, for example, amenities and schools, etc. So there you go, Crystal Roof. It's a really excellent little tool for researching an area that you're considering buying a property in, especially if you've never been to that area before or know nothing about it. So there you go, crystalroof.co.uk, a really useful little tool for researching a potential property investment area.